Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. And I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent home practice routine. Today I have a very special session for you. Did you know that today in the U.S. it is National Vietnam Veterans Day, and one of our Speak Out graduates was in Vietnam, and he will be joining us later today. In fact, he's wearing his uniform from 50 years ago. Now that's impressive. Ron Schildknecht, say that 3 times quickly. Ron Schildknecht will be with us. He's been in our program for now 7 years. He first went through Speak Out in 2016, and he's going to join us after we do the counting exercise. So let's go ahead and get these first exercises out of the way. Let's all take a sip of water with intent, and then we'll get started. I'm really excited about today. All right, the first Speak Out exercise is the warm-up. I want you to project your voice forward. The name of the program is Speak Out, so get the voice in front of you. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. I like it. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Make sure you are lifting your voice so it's not may, me, my. It's may. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Whoa, what happened? Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Are you using enough intent? Exaggerate. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Nice job. Let's all take a sip of water with intent. If you served in Vietnam, go ahead and chat and tell us so that we can thank you. Speak Out exercise number 2 is the ahs. Open up that mouth deliberately and speak out. Here we go. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Keep the sound consistent all the way through. Let's do it again. Nice job. Let's do a shorter one. Ready? Another one like that. Great job. Let's go ahead and take another sip of water. Always taking lots of sips of water with intent. We're going through the first speak out exercises, and then we're going to have some fun and meet someone who's been in our program for the last 7, going on 8 years. We're going to move on to speak out exercise number 3, the glides. I want you to project a steady ah forward and then glide up. Try to get as many of those notes in there as you can. Here we go. Keep that mouth open the whole time. Even though you're going up and down in pitch, you are speaking out. Let's do it again. Don't let it trail off at the end. Let's do it again. Good job. Let's get a sip of water. These are not easy. If you do like to sing, this exercise is really not supposed to be like singing. The ah isn't supposed to be that pretty, okay? So use intent. Do it like I'm doing it. Here we go again. Good. One more. You can do it. We're almost done. Ready? Nice job. Let's get a sip of water. We're going to do our counting now. Instead of holding up these numbers, I'm just going to use my hands and cue you. We're going to stop every 3 numbers. We're concentrating on stretching out those vowels. Here we go, counting to 12, stopping every 3 numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now backwards. 12, 11, 10. Speak out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. One more time, just to 12. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do it. 7, 8, 9, 10. 112. Nice job. Let's get a sip of water with intent. Today we have a special guest, Ron Schildknecht, who is a Vietnam vet, also has been in our program for 7 going on 8 years, is going to join us in just a little bit. He first entered our program in 2016. I'm going to show you his video from before he went through Speak Out. Then I'm going to show you his after video, and then Ron will be here with us and we'll do our reading and our cognitive exercise. Let me show you his before video first. Now, of everything you've learned about Parkinson's, notice perhaps the trailing off, how his mouth is not moving as much. Let me show you the video. Here we go.
Please tell me your full name.
Ronald C. Schildknecht.
And when were you diagnosed with Parkinson's?
I was diagnosed in August of 2015.
Have you noticed any changes in your voice or speech?
Yes, I have.
And what have you noticed?
My voice kind of goes in and out. Sometimes it's softer. This morning it's a little softer.
Okay. And
That's okay.
how about in the afternoons? Is it any different?
Seems to be a little stronger in the afternoons. Usually in the mornings it's quieter.
Okay. Has anyone said anything to you about your voice?
Yes.
And what do they say?
Speak up.
Okay. And who tells you?
My daughters will tell me. My wife will tell me.
Okay.
It's softer some days.
Okay. Please say ah for as long as you can. Please.
Okay, that was Ron before Speak Out. Let me pull up his other video. Give me just a second.
Tell me your full name.
All right, now you're going to see Ron after 12 Speak Out sessions. Here we go.
Tell me your full name.
My name is Ronald C. Schildknecht.
When were you diagnosed with Parkinson's disease?
I was first diagnosed officially in August of 2015.
Now that you have completed the Speak Out therapy program, do you notice a change in your voice or speech?
Are you kidding me? Certainly I hear a change. So do all my friends.
What have you noticed?
I've noticed I can hear myself speak even louder than I used to. I fell off a little bit there, but I shouldn't. When I speak with intent, my friends can hear me better, and so can I.
What have your family or friends said about your voice?
Ron, what happened to your voice?
Anything else?
No, they all tell me that I had a problem speaking too softly. They knew I was speaking too softly, but for some reason they didn't mention it to me. I guess it was embarrassing to them, and they didn't want to embarrass me either.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now say ah for as long as you can.
No, you want a nice big loud one, right?
Count from 1 to 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Read the Rainbow Passage.
The Rainbow Passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act like a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors.
Sing Happy Birthday
Really?
to whoever you like.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Parkinson's Voice Project. Happy birthday to you.
Very good. What do you like the most about your new voice?
You know, I feel more confident talking once again. I think people can hear me better and they're listening to me better, so I really like that.
Great.
And that's serious, I really do like that.
When you want people to hear and understand you, what do you need to do?
I need to speak with intent every time. And I also use intent in the rest of my life. It's helped my walking too and my balance.
Tell me more about that.
Well, Parkinson's people typically slow down, I found out, and they end up walking slower with smaller steps. I am consciously thinking when I'm walking to swing my arms and really step it off almost like I'm marching so that I can get places faster and keep up with my wife better. So that's important.
Great.
Everybody, Ron Shield Connect. Yay! Ron, that video is amazing.
Thank
Come
you.
scoot up a little bit. There you go. All right. Wow, that was almost 8 years ago.
That's incredible.
That is incredible. And look at you. What I think is incredible, you're wearing your uniform from 50 years ago.
Basically, yes.
What does basically mean, and say it with intent?
Well, maybe a little bit newer uniform, but it's the same one, same style and everything that I wore in 1971.
Good. What do you think about today, us honoring our Vietnam vets?
I think that's outstanding. Vietnamese vets came home, got spat upon, and we're not treated well. So it's very tough for some of us to accept that we're home yet.
Well, we love that we are honoring you and all Vietnam vets today, and I thought you could help us with our reading material today.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I want to thank Lisa who prepared today's session. Did you know that Lisa has a degree in history?
Did not know that.
So she's really enjoying preparing these sessions. It just worked out that way. So Ron, show everybody how it's supposed to be done. We want to read this with lots of intent and then stretch out the highlighted word. Ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Today, we honor veterans of the Vietnam War.
Good. Let's all say it again with more intent. Ready?
Today, we honor veterans of the Vietnam War.
Excellent. Let's go on to the next one.
March 29th is National Vietnam Veterans Day.
Good. Oh, I really like how you're exaggerating those highlighted words. Everybody, I want you reading with Ron. So Ron, make sure we're saying every single word with intent. Let's all read it again. March 29th is National Vietnam Veterans Day. Excellent. All right, next, ready? The last U.S. combat troops departed Vietnam on March 29th, 1973. Wow, we are doing a great job with our reading. Are you having to think about it? Are you using intent?
I'm trying to, yes.
Not trying. I think he's doing it, don't y'all? You are doing it. All right, let's read this one. You do this one with them by yourselves.
There are more than 7 million U.S. Vietnam veterans living today.
I really like that, how you're stretching out that last word. Okay, everybody, let's read it again with more intent.
There are more than 7 million U.S. Vietnam veterans living today.
Excellent. Very good. All right, let's read this one together.
Former Secretary of State Colin Powell served in Vietnam.
Yeah, one more time. Former Secretary of State Colin Powell served in Vietnam. All right. Oh, I didn't know this one. Did you know this?
I did not know he was in Vietnam.
Good. All right, let's read it together, everyone.
Football legend Roger Staubach is a Vietnam veteran.
Right. Let's do it again.
Former
Football.
legend
No.
Roger
All
Staubach.
right, let's do it again. Ready, go.
Football legend Roger Staubach
is a Vietnam veteran. Good. And I added some information. I added a sentence here about Agent Orange, and we will read it in just a moment. But maybe you can tell your physicians believe that your Parkinson's is due to Agent Orange.
That's correct.
Okay, and some veterans may not know that y'all are entitled to some certain benefits through the VA, and that's what my sentence is about. But can you tell them a little bit about that in your best voice?
Sure. Vietnam was recognized as an Agent Orange facility or cause of Parkinson's in about 2010 or 11, I think. The VA recognized that Agent Orange caused Parkinson's. So you're automatically qualified for veterans benefits from VA. You don't have to prove anything except that you have Parkinson's.
Yeah.
And the VA will do health care for you. They'll take care of you quite a bit at no cost to you other than your health.
Yeah, so Lena has a link that she is going to share with you with information about those benefits. And we're going to read this long sentence together with intent and stretch out all the highlighted words. You know what? Ron's getting water, and we all need water too before we read this long sentence.
You cannot have enough water, you know.
Do you notice it helps you?
Yes, it does.
Good. Do you drink more water now than you did before you joined Parkinson?
Absolutely. I drink it all day long now.
Good, very good. All right, well, let's read this together. We're not going to go too quickly. We're going to use a lot of intent. Here we go. For the purposes of VA compensation benefits, veterans who served anywhere in Vietnam between January 9th, 1962 and May 7th, 1975 are presumed to have been exposed to herbicides as specified in the Agent Orange Act of 1991. That was a mouthful.
Yes, it was.
That was. So when were you in Vietnam?
I was in Vietnam from 1970 to 1971.
All right. And your voice sounds really good. Are you speaking with intent?
Yes, I am speaking with intent.
So tell people some of the people participating with us are new to this. So what does it mean to speak with intent?
For me personally, I have to think about what I'm going to say before I say it. I have to work very intensely on slowing down a little bit because I speak very fast when I don't think about it.
But we don't want you to think about slowing down, right? We just
Right.
want you to
I need to
speak
focus.
out.
I need to focus more and be very deliberate in what I say.
Good. I like that. You're a real inspiration, Ron. I'm so glad you could come to. You are!
I doubt that.
Everybody, tell him, okay? I know Lisa's going to make a copy of the chat for Ron later, so everybody tell him what an inspiration he is. Now, we have something to show everybody. Oh my gosh. Who
Holy
is
smokes.
this as the lion?
Cowardly Lion, that's me.
Say it with intent.
That's me.
Even more intent.
That's me.
That's the voice I like even better. So tell them where this picture was taken.
This was taken in Richardson at a concert we did a couple of years ago before COVID hit.
So for everybody's cognitive exercise, what song do you think that we were singing right here? What musical was that?
Oh, it was
from?
musical of, golly, I can't remember it.
The Wizard.
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. Yes, very good. All right, so more cognitive. So I was wondering, have you ever been to
Yes,
the
I have.
Vietnam Memorial?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Okay. So everybody, I just want you to describe this picture with intent. Ron and I are just going to wait while they describe it.
Okay.
Okay. So I will ask everybody, have you visited the memorial? Have you seen it in person? Go ahead and answer with intent, everyone, and then I'll have Ron answer. So you've been there.
Yes, I have.
Good. So tell me in your best voice, when did you go there?
I went there probably 15 years ago. Visited Washington, D.C. with my family.
All right.
Saw the memorial wall, and it's overwhelming.
I bet it is. Now, for cognitive practice for everybody, what you can do is take one picture and then ask a whole bunch of questions. So, for example, I could say, who did you go there with?
I went with my family.
Say that with more intent.
I went with my family.
So your family, like who was there? Tell us, be specific.
Well, my wife Cindy and our 3 daughters. I have daughter Jennifer, Amy, and Sarah.
Okay. And how long were you in Washington, D.C.?
We were visiting family friends there, and we were there about a week.
Okay.
So we saw the memorials,
Okay.
monuments, museums.
All right. What airline did you take?
We didn't take an airline, we drove.
Oh, I love that voice. So let me ask all of you for your cognitive practice and use your best voice like Ron did. When, or have you ever been to Washington, D.C.? Are you speaking with intent? I ask that question a lot, don't I?
Yes, she does. Especially of me.
No, I think you're doing great, Ron. And you just finished your Speak Out Refresher, right?
No, I'm halfway through it.
Ah, okay. So for everybody, a Speak Out Refresher, tell them what that is.
It's you coming in every 6 months or so and redo the classes a little bit, just to remind you of the points you need to remember.
Yeah. So we look at where your voice was when you graduated from speak. Did you hear what just happened? I need to use intent. We look at how your speech was when you finished the Speak Out program. So for you, even though it's 2023, we're looking at your 2016 video and saying, okay, is Ron's voice the same? Has it gotten better? Does it need some work? I would say, I mean, when I look at your video and today, I think you're doing great.
Good.
All right, Ron. Listen, we need to do Dr. Boone's words.
Good.
So go ahead, Ron. Do you want to do them on your own?
I can do them.
All right, do them. Lead everybody in the nonsense words.
Goo, la, gong, ga, ga.
One more time.
Goo, la, gong, ga, ga.
I love it. I can hear all the G's in there. The next one.
What is it?
Kuka.
Kuka, mongu, ka. Kuka, mongu, ka.
I like how you put a little bit more intent in there on the second one. How about the next one?
Gongla.
Now say it like you're on top of a mountain.
Gongla.
Again.
Gongla.
Yeah, and the last one, kukla.
Kukla. Kukla.
And if you were to say that with more intent?
Kukla.
Oh, I just love it. I think that is really, really good. All right. Oh my gosh, we're already out of time, Ron. I would love you. Do you have any advice for anybody who might be practicing with us, but they have not gone ahead and found a therapist? They haven't gone through Speak Out yet. Do you have?
Yes, my advice to you is to find a therapist and go through Speak Out, period. Mm-hmm. Everybody with Parkinson's has voice trouble, whether you know it or not. If you don't have it today, you will have it tomorrow. So
most people.
Most people do.
Mm-hmm. About 90%. All right.
So you got to get a therapist and take care of your voice, because you want the world to hear what you're saying.
That is true, right? And we can practice on our own, but working with a therapist...
Much better.
Yeah.
Much better to have a therapist in person with you. Mm-hmm. But if you can't get him in person, get somebody in your state that's licensed to take care of you online.
And on April 11th, we will be announcing our first therapy and research centers. And it's amazing. Everybody in these states that we will be announcing on April 11th, everybody in those states will be able to get the treatment. Even if they don't drive, they live in a rural area, They used up all their Medicare benefits because all of the centers will be following our model. They won't be charging for services, and they'll be able to treat online. So excited about that. All right, Ron, I have a very important question for you and for everybody online. When you want people to hear and understand you, what do you need to do?
You need to speak with intent.
Yeah.
Speak with intent.
Yeah, let's all do that again. Ready?
Speak with intent.
Good job. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.